with and giving those shout outs. It was really cool.
I'm going to give my shout out right now to Mrs. Sanders, one of my favorite teachers. She lives here now in San Antonio, one of my favorite teachers of all time, and my band director, Mr. Cabrera.
I love that.
Perfect.
Professor Brewski, who's also retired in San Antonio, I call him, and Mrs. Giannis back in Lubbock. Love them so much. Bill, what about you?
Miss Taylor,
Oh.
my favorite fifth grade teacher. My daughter Carissa's awesome,
Very
and
sweet.
she's in her first year and just doing so well. So super proud of her. Thanks, guys.
And the students love her. I know
they
that.
do. They really do. They literally do. All right, outside tonight, going to show you what we're tracking. You know, one thing is for sure, we got a cap of warm air aloft, an environment not conducive for thunderstorms. But let me show you a couple of things on what we're tracking tonight and why the Severe Prediction Center says if we do get a thunderstorm, it could go severe. I don't have to tell you that it's been humid. I mean, we've had dew points in the low to mid 70s. Those are going to stay in place. Add to that some wind shear. Wind shear is when wind is changing direction and increasing in speed as it goes up in the atmosphere. Now, we're not in a high wind shear environment, but it's not low either. It's kind of resting in between at times. So with those two ingredients in place, the Severe Prediction Center says if any thunderstorm develops and breaks through that cap of warm air aloft, there's a 1 out of 5 chance tonight that it would turn severe. And then as we move our way into Thursday, there's actually a 2 out of 5 chance for northern Bexar County and up the I-35 corridor. Something to watch. The radar is clear tonight. But if the Severe Prediction Center is saying there's at least a chance, we've got to, of course, be aware of that. 81 tonight feels like 86. There's that dew point. I mean, that is just tropical. It's a dangerous dew point when it's at 74. And here's the surface trigger. Okay, so we've got a stationary front, and then for Thursday, we've got another front moving through. So the second front's the one that's probably going to initiate a few isolated storms. Notice that the radar's clear on this model through the next 24 hours, maybe a couple of light spots of drizzle Thursday morning, but then here's what could develop Thursday evening. And again, any storm that can punch through the cap could develop some large hail. Rainfall forecast, well, it's not too good for us. In the next 7 days, most of you west of the city, 1/10 of an inch, 1/2 inch for San Antonio in the metro, up to 1.25 inches north of Austin, 3 near Dallas-Fort Worth. All right, what about this haze? Every May, the agricultural burn begins in central Mexico, mostly sugarcane, and when high pressure is in control, we definitely start seeing a lot of this smoke poured up and into South Texas. Remember, there's clockwise winds around the high. So we keep a very close eye on air quality, which is moderate tonight for San Antonio. The only spot unhealthy is out to the west at Big Bend. 7-day forecast, expect the haze to continue the next several days, but some morning fog to go with it tomorrow. Then a hot one on Wednesday, 93, and it will feel like 99 or 100. Make sure you're hydrating tomorrow. Thursday, the front comes through, a breezy day, 92. Then we start cooling off. It's going to be a very windy Friday. Heads up on that, but some nice sun at 83. Boy, Saturday morning, make the plans. 63 and less humid, chance of rain at 30% Sunday and Monday.